Any freestyle rap at all?
Not yet.
Doesn't it appear to be extremely coincidental that you guys arrest people right outside of Governor Newsom's press conference? Is this really just a show of power?
Patriots, this is Secret Service Sam. I lost Instagram, so I'm trying to patch her back in real quick, so bear with me for a minute. Patriots, are you there? Let me know if you are there in the commentaries. Come on in, 3i Atlas updates. Hello, Sam. Thank you. Story is 7. Hello, how are you? I hope you're having a lovely Taco Tuesday today. I am just chillaxing inside Studio 8 in beautiful Los Angeles, California. Living the life, man. Living la vida loca. Come on. You're there. I'm glad you are, because I'm here too. We all made it another day. So thank that Lord. I am trying to see if Instagram, I think Instagram is working. I'm a little confused. Okay, Instagram, we are up now. It is so finicky. I can't even tell you guys. Let me just show you what I'm dealing with running the board. It's just so, she's real sticky, but she's my girl. Anyway, I'm digressulating. I can call you Starry, like Starry, Starry Night. La na 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 do do. Well, Starry, thank you so much for joining my live feed. Everybody, we are broadcasting right now to YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, and Twitter, or the app formerly known as Twitter, which is now called Your X. Man, it is a great day. We are letting the feed build. It's coming in. Numbers have really been popping. I really appreciate you guys so much for coming here every day and sticking with me at Samson's World, where court, comedy, and culture collide. That is right, Patriots. I don't do this just for the likes. I don't do this for the shares, the comments. I do this for you guys, so you can stay informed and know the truth, because the problem is everybody is lying to you that is on television. Why? Because they're being paid. And the sooner you realize that the news you're getting, there's a narrative, no matter what you're listening to. Very few humans are actually aware of what is really going on. They're just following the word and the leads of somebody else who's following the words and the leads of a billionaire who doesn't like you talking about their corporation. It's why the Washington Post has now been destroyed by Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos. There shouldn't be billionaires. I agree. There should only be half a billionaires, because once you get to $1 billion, you got to give half of it away. It's the right thing to do. How can you sit on all that money knowing you have everything you could possibly want and not just have it in yourself to get off on helping other people out? I don't get it. Same. Hey, thank you. Thank you, Vijayan.Neji. Boss, I agree 100%. I appreciate you in the comments, guys. I can't do this without you. But I mean, it's just ridiculous. Oh, wow. That means a lot, Starry. This stream is the best part of my day. Well, come on now. That means I'm going to make it. It's the best part of my day, too. Honestly. You know, a lot of times, we don't know which direction we're going. We don't know if we're going in the right. I always see that cartoon of that guy digging in a cave with the pick, and he's like this close away from everything he wants, but he gives up right when he gets there. You know, so you got to push through the darkness, and we all experience it. Rules for these, but not for me is their motto. Yep, I like that. Rules for thee, but not for me. Yep. Samson for the president of the TikTok. That is right, guys. Shit, I'm going for president of the world now. You know, I'm tired of this. I feel like we as humans need a spokesperson, and I'm ready to step up to the plate. You know what I mean? I'm ready to call my shot like the natural. No, Roy Hobbs was left-handed. Robert Redford, R.I.P. And he just, bam. Everybody have seen that movie, The Natural? That's a great movie. Anyway, I'm digressulating. Guys, here's what's happening in your world. It's your world. Thank you very much, guys. It is 4:40 Pacific Standard Time on a Taco Tuesday. Thank you very much, Starry. You would vote for me. I appreciate that. Look, the one great thing about where we are right now as a society is it wouldn't be outlandish for some TikTok star, social media, stand-up comedian, Hollywood producer guy, family man. I mean, I always tell people, I will be Samson, Secret Service Sam on day 1, the same I will be on day 1,000. I don't change too much. You know what I mean? Like the Eddie Vedder line, I change by not changing at all. Small town predicts my fate. Perhaps that's what no one wants to see. I just want to scream, hello, my God, it's been so long. Never dreamed you'd return, but now here you are, and here I am. Hearts and thoughts, they fade away. Okay, anyway, I'm digressulating. Totally digressulating again. I wouldn't mind being president of the United States. I think it would come with a hell of a lot of responsibilities, but I love making speeches. I like getting people pumped up. I would enjoy making the speeches. I would enjoy bringing good news to the American people. I would enjoy also when there isn't good news, being the one who knows how to deliver it. Being a man, being an example. That's the thing, man. Half these politicians, they're not examples to anybody. I would never point to my son, put all these politicians in a lineup, red or blue, whatever the shit you like. Put them in a lineup, and I'll tell my kid, ignore all those people. But Sam, why would you want to get into that? I don't know. Maybe I don't. But I do want to, I want to make a change. I'm tired. I'm tired of these billionaires running the game. Tired of people just talking how they want, being rude. We need to spread kindness, man. It's about damn time. It's getting late. Now, I know what you guys are saying. Sam, hurry the F up and talk to us about 3i Atlas. Well, Dr. Avi Loeb does have an update. He does have an update. The Avi Loebular from Harvard. This thing here, here's the latest. A Chinese telescope, I believe, or something. Check this out. 3i Atlas. That's it. Yep. China's Tianwan-1. What does that say here, Patriots? Tianwan-1 orbiter captures an image of 3i Atlas during its flyby of Mars. Here's the thing about 3i Atlas, guys. Okay, we know UFOs are here. We know UAPs are here. If you don't know, get up to date. Area 51, these are no longer conspiracy theories right now. What we're doing and what we're seeing in our age, that's why right now, what's happening right in this moment, bloop, and what is happening right now in this moment is more important than any generation of humans that have ever lived through. Why? And maybe the Egyptians did this, or maybe it wasn't the Egyptians, whoever they call them. We are going to communicate with other life forms in our lifetime, as long as you guys stay safe out there and live a couple of years. Seriously, I am predicting in the next couple of years, we will make contact. Why? I believe our Earth is at threat. Humans have always been the greatest threat to this planet. Industry. Have you ever seen the Lorax who speaks for the trees, the Thanid? That's us. We're destroying our natural resources, and we need somebody to set us right. Somebody who can scare us all. Even the red, that, somebody who has, that's the only thing that scares humans the most. Firepower. The nuclear bomb. Didn't you see China? They have the 60 nuclear head bombs and 1 hydrogen bomb. They said it only takes 20 minutes to get anywhere from any corner of the world and destroy it. 20 minutes. And he says, there's nothing that you can do to stop it. Absolutely nothing. He says, you might strike first on China, but China will have the second strike. So it's like, that's the problem with where we're at now, is it's a nuclear situation. It's always been a nuclear situation, but the problem is humans cannot have it. It's like two anthills being like, I'm going to throw this giant pail of water on your whole anthill and it's going to destroy and kill all of you. But then all of us are dead. What is the point? My point is we need these 3i Atlas, these aliens, these K-25s to come and stop us from ourselves. Because I don't know if there is any human that could actually, it's not like if Jesus came back, they'd kick him out of the country, right? An immigrant, a brown immigrant, talking about peace and love and washing homeless people's feet and do unto others as you want unto yourself. Like, what kind of crazy talk is that? I don't know, guys. What do you guys think out there? Build it up. Here it is, though. China's telescope happened to be pointing in the right direction. Look at this. As it flies over Mars, guys. Yep. And some people believe it might go straight to your anus. That's right. Probably can't play that music. So these are more close-ups. Let me get you another video from 3i Atlas. Hang on. Nope. Sorry, that is K-25. We'll get to that in a second. That's a huge story, by the way.
Brief update on 3i Atlas.
Yeah, please, because I'm glad you said that. Because
Right,
first of all, I do want to say as well, because I want to cut a myth out of there, because a lot of people are suggesting that you are saying
that you all saying
that the 3i Atlas
The 3i
is
Atlas.
alien, and you're not.
Alien.
You're saying
No.
you're not ruling it out, right?
Exactly. I
Now,
consider it.
he's not ruling it out, guys. Let's cut through all the red tape. It is alien. Why? Because it's not from here. This thing is huge, and it's traveling at 240 million kilometers a second, a minute. I don't even know. Listen to
There's
this.
a possibility.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm glad we said that, right?
Yeah, and, you know,
yeah.
I'm just saying exactly what I'm saying now, and I.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to get my view, you can just read the medium.com, the essays that I put there every day.
Yeah,
Yesterday,
I've got it up on the screen now. It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
yesterday I had 3 because there were so many updates, and today I just had 1 that I can tell you more about.
Right. Okay.
The first image yesterday by some
Yes.
amateur astronomers revealed that it has a very complex series of jets coming off it, at least
Wow.
7 of them.
Sounds like
7
hot tub.
jets
Yeah.
coming.
Wait,
Like,
wait.
okay,
And,
this is crazy.
Hold on. 7 jets? Did Avi Loeb just say that 3i Atlas had 7 jets? I got to back that up. I got to make sure I was listening to that. Back that ass up.
Get my view. You can just read the medium.com, the essays that I put there every day.
Yeah,
Yesterday,
I've got it up on the screen now. It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Avi Loeb, what is Avi Loeb coming from? The goodie? Okay, sorry.
yesterday I
Yeah,
had
next time.
3 because
Yesterday
there
I
were
had
so many
3.
updates, and today I just had 1 that I can tell you more about.
Right. Okay.
The first image yesterday by some amateur astronomers revealed that it has a very complex series of jets coming off it, at least 7 of them.
7 jets
Yeah.
coming. Like, okay,
And,
this is crazy. There's what's
the
going on
second-
there?
The 7 jets could
That's an
either
alien.
be, pockets of ice
Okay.
on the surface of a natural comet, and then the ice gets sublimated by the illumination from the sun. However, if you look at these jets, some of them are pointed towards the sun, as
Yeah.
you might expect. Some of them are pointed away from the sun. So, there is, again, this strange behavior where you have jets
Where?
from everywhere, even though the sun illuminates just from one side. Now, the orbit,
It sounds like the jets on 3i Atlas, the 7 jets, we're just finding out it has, guys, if you're just tuning in, 7 jets on 3i Atlas, and it says some are pointing at the sun, some are pointing away from the sun. So it's like, if you guys ever seen the movie Wall-E, where he gets a fire extinguisher, like it's directing. Tuesday greetings, Zaza. Thank you for coming, guys. I apologize too. I was a little bit late today. But it's hard. This time it varies. but I am here every day. Just check in. And if you happen to miss the show, it's right there on the tube. It's always on YouTube. You know what I mean? Because as the newly elected president of YouTube, YouTube got a hold of me. And they're like, bro, we need some help, bruh. They're like, Samson, how did you become president of TikTok? We need you to do that for us here, big guy. And I said, no problem. I got you, YouTube. So as the newly elected president of YouTube, I plan to do a lot of fun things here to make this experience excellent for you guys, starting here with my talk show. So Zaza galore, I hope you're having a beautiful Tuesday. Tuesday greetings to you. Let's continue with Mr. Avi Loeb discussing 3i Atlas, which we just found out has 7 jets. Okay, and those are like, when we say jets, I think when we say jets, he's not talking about like hot tub jets or jets on a jet plane, you know, MiG-22. I don't know. I think he's talking about gases being shot out. Like, you know, it's like that. It has 7 different butt pipes. If you want to think about it, like if you fart, this is a living space rock the size of Manhattan, and it has 7 fart holes. Continue, Dr. Avi.
Rotating over 16 hours, but you might expect as soon as it's it goes to the night side, some of those ice pockets, they get frozen immediately.
Yeah, yeah.
We calculate. So why do they maintain themselves now? At any event, we see those jets from both sides, and they seem to be steady. They seem to go far out. Now, it could also be...
Sorry, Avi, is it too early to see if these...
Here's what I'd like to ask him. Okay. Avi, bro, come on, level with me. Are these jets on the back? Are they on the side? Are they all over this thing? There's only 7 of them. It's the size of Manhattan. How big are these jets? How big? Let's see what this guy
are moving this 3i Atlas around with each jet.
That's obviously that's the origin of the non-gravitational acceleration. So
did you just say origin? No, I think you said origin.
The question is, are these thrusters?
Yeah.
That are of technological origin? And today there was a new image released again by amateurs.
Show us.
That shows the large-scale structure.
Hey, amateurs can make a lot of things like adult films.
Of these jets. Turns out that they extend, and I just analyzed it in the last few hours. They extend, and that shows you how much fun it is to be a scientist.
Yeah.
Because just from this image, now the observers reported the image. They don't reach any conclusion, any inference. They just say, we see all these jets. It's interesting. Some of them are pointed at the sun, some of them away from the sun, and the ones that are away from the sun, they extend all the way out to a very large distance of order half a degree, which is the diameter of the moon
here,
or the diameter of the sun. You know, half a degree is huge, and it corresponds to 3 million kilometers. Okay, so in the anti-sun, in the opposite to the direction of the sun, it extends to 3 million kilometers. The jet and it's highly collimated, by the way. It's not as if it looks like a fan, you know. And towards the sun, you can see jets that extend to a third of that distance, about 1 million.
All right, guys, I get some of this is getting pretty hard to understand. Just bear with Dr. Avi Loeb. I think he's going to land this plane at some point. But the jets, this is definitely the first I am hearing that 3i Atlas has jets, okay? Because that definitely makes me feel like it's not just some space rocket. It has jets, guys. And I feel like he just said it has some propulsion, like...
kilometers, okay? So then I said, okay, well, what stops those jets in the direction of the sun? It's obviously, you know, they should be more powerful than the solar wind because they wouldn't go that far if the solar wind was stopping them at a smaller distance, okay? So the solar wind carries some flux of momentum, and the jet needs to carry more flux of momentum, at least out to 1 million kilometers. So I basically balanced it's called the ram pressure of the solar wind with the ram pressure.
Ram pressure? I feel like the only ram pressure I do is with my wife last night after a few brewskis. Anyway, I'm digressulating. Come on, Avi, land this plane.
of the jet going towards the sun, and I realized that the amount of mass being lost over a period of a month by this network of jets is of order 50 billion tons.
What? So that's what?
Come on,
mean,
dude.
So that means the object is more massive than that because something survived, So that means the object is, as big as 5 to 10 kilometers. It's at least, if the core of the object survived, if it was not decimated, it was not, because we see it continuing to move, right?
Yeah.
So it must be of order 10 kilometers. That's the kind of diameter you get. And this is very massive. It's the size of a city.
Yeah.
Now, this brings me back.
It's the size of a city, guys. Come on.
To the first paper that I wrote, because the only caveat in that paper was, maybe we get the size of the object wrong. Maybe it's much smaller.
Yeah.
Maybe it's less than a kilometer. In which case, the mass is proportional to the.
We just hit 111 viewers. Kiss the clock.
Size cubed. So if it's less than a kilometer.
Did he just say ice cubed?
It's 1,000 times less massive, much more reasonable. But
woke up in the morning, didn't even have to use my K, because 3i Atlas was in the space.
But now, from the mass flux in those jets, I get that it must be significantly more than 50 billion tons. So that means, of order 10 kilometers.
Land it, man.
5 to 10 kilometers in diameter. So then the question is, how is it possible that such a giant thing arrived to the inner solar system over the past decade? As I said, there isn't, if you just do the math, you would expect it once per 10,000 years if it's material from planetary systems, even if you package all of the material in there. So that says that the chance of seeing this giant object just from processes we understand, in interstellar space.
I tell you what, a scientist taking a couple improv comedy classes and speaking classes, speed this shit up would be great. Get to the point and speak for the layman's. Come on, bring it home. Land that plane.
Would be, less than a 0.1% if we were to package all the material in interstellar space into such big packages.
Wow.
But if you assume that
big packages.
There is the same amount of mass in small packages as in big packages.
Wait a minute. So this guy is saying there's the same mass in small packages that there is in big packages? I'm going to tell my wife.
Then the probability for that is 1 in 100,000. Okay. And then on top of
I love how the guy he's just making sounds because he does not understand fully what this Avi Loeb scientist is saying. He's like, it's so easy to act like you are smart when you're like, yeah. Oh, okay.
That you add the fact that it lies in the ecliptic plane of the planets, which has a probability.
Yeah. The ecliptic. Did he just say the clitoris plane? I don't even know what it is.
Of less than 0.2%. And altogether, giant object just from processes we understand, in interstellar space would be, less than a 0.1% if we were to package all the material in interstellar space into such big packages. But if you assume that there is the same amount of mass in small packages as in big packages, then the probability for that is 1 in 100,000. Okay. And then on top of that, you add the fact that it lies in the ecliptic plane of the planets, which has a probability of less than 0.2%.
I love the ecliptic.
And altogether, you get a probability of 1.
That's crazy. So that's the end of that interview with Avi Loeb. Again, if you guys didn't see and you joined a little late, here is a Chinese telescope. A Chinese telescope, a Taiwan 1, an orbiter. Let me pull this up a little bit. China's Taiwan 1 orbiter captures an image of 3i Atlas during its flyby of Mars. Like I said, we're hoping it's going, we hope it's from what Avi Loeb is saying on where it's headed to your anus, is what we believe. Come on, guys. I love that one. You can't help me on that. Anyway, I'm digressulating. This is great. Thank you, guys. It's Samson's World, where court, comedy, and culture collide. We are in the middle of a firestorm here. 3-Eye Atlas. We've just found out, if you're just joining now, we can repeal it using the 4 elemental stones. Oh, shoot, Tom. Uh-oh. Shots fired. Tom just got real because we can repeal it using the 4 elemental stones. Can you please explain further, Tom Vortex 678? I'm not really sure what you're talking about. Should we be repealing it, though? You know, should we be inviting it? I mean, here's something. Speaking of inviting, Ken Panama, you guys know Ken Panama, a good friend of mine. He's coming to visit me in Los Angeles. And look, he sent me a video. Look what he's bringing me, bros. Look at that. It is a K25 limited edition watch, and the thing is alive, bro. Wow, you're the president.
Ya esto está buscando un nuevo frasco.
Everything.
Nueva
Thank
casa.
you.
Ya esto no cabe aquí. Es más,
Thank you, Kari. I really appreciate that. Yes, I am the newly elected president of YouTube. Google selected me. It's kind of private, but I can talk about it now. Google did a search, like a star search, but they needed somebody to clean up the whole image of the brand. Google, a lot of people, the searches, they feel a little bit weird about what is Google involved in. The back shady dark money in the back of the little rooms that Mark Zuckerberg hangs out with his meta glasses doing jujitsu. Anyway, I'm digressulating. But the facts are, they made me the president. They want to clean up their image. They want somebody who's authentic. They want somebody who's real. And they want somebody who's for the people. I'm Maximus, bitch. I'm up here gladiatoring with my tongue. Okay? Whatever that means, that's what I'm doing. And I'm here for you guys. All right? That's what you need to know. If you ever feel like you don't have anybody in the game putting some skin in for you, I got it. I'm willing to bear that. I'm willing to be that guy now. Yes, like The Fifth Element. Ooh, I need to go watch that movie. Shout out to Bruce Willis, one of the greatest actors of our time. He's just about, second or third or fourth. But number one for me, guys, in terms of one of the greatest actors of our generation, Patrick Swayze, bro. The Sways. Roadhouse still stands as one of the greatest films ever made. I'm shocked it didn't get an Oscar, but that just goes to show you what a piece of shit the Academy really is. I'm just trying to figure out where to do dinner here. Yes, love The Fifth Element, guys. Now, speaking of all this, let me get you back on to Ken's watch. Look at this thing. It moves. Watch it. So creepy. Ken's coming here. He's going to give me that watch. I'm actually scared to wear that watch, you know? Look at that thing. He's so good, dude. He's the master of just... I mean, he's like this visual effects guy that isn't. Look at this thing. I mean, this is creepy. Get him to swap hip places. What was I going to say here, Patriots? So, moving on. I got to keep this road a-rolling. So that is some Ken. Ken is coming to visit me, guys, very soon. I think in about a month or so, I will have a live interview here for you guys. But check this out. This is a story from
PSA
today.
to all white men out there.
Yep. This is about Bad Bunny, guys. So if this gets you upset, just, check it out. It's good to get upset.
Who are saying they don't want Bad Bunny to play the Super Bowl.
Yep.
You need Bad Bunny to play the Super Bowl. A, you need to learn more Spanish. B, you need to learn how to shake your hips. I'm tired of being at a club and seeing a white guy just do this. No. You need to you need to freaking shake, get your shoulders loose, loosen up your neck. Look at this. Do that, white guys. Loosen the neck. You need to loosen it up. And watching Bad Bunny's Super Bowl show will help you do that. Because if you embraced Latino culture more, you would be so much more of a spicier individual. You'd be way sexier.
Yeah, not Turning Point. Turning Point, what are they going to do, man? Have Jason Aldean, somebody in the comments go, Sam, because I said on the show that Charlie Kirk has made some racist statements all on video. He's like, Sam, show me one racist video. I literally searched TikTok and it's like a countdown of the 10 most, dude. But it's like, come on. There's nothing out of context, guys. I like Charlie Kirk. I think what happened to him was just atrocious and awful because it opened up a chasm to people who are even worse than him, like Nick Fuentes and all these guys coming out the woodworks, which what's sad is Nick Fuentes actually makes sense to a lot of people. And that's how fucked up everybody is and a lack of parents. The thing that's sad about Nick Fuentes, he says he's saving his virginity for his wife, but he doesn't date or do anything like that. So he's gay, which is fine. But it's just like, go be that, Nick Fuentes. You can be Catholic. I know for him, he's thinking you can't. But it's like he is a white supremacist or nationalist. Literally, don't take my word for it. If you just Google Nick Fuentes, the first thing it comes up is white nationalist Nick Fuentes. That's what they call him. So anyway, I'm digressulating. The point is,
To women, instead of just being a freaking block of cheese at a bar that just gets drunk and F or fights. So grow up. This is a PSA. I love all my Latino.
That is what happens, guys. When guys get drunk at a bar, if they don't fuck, they're fighting. So mostly they're fighting. We got to solve that.
Patriots. I just figured I had to say this. It needs to be said. And white women too. Loosen up your hips. Learn to dance. It's not cute. That's why I love Latino women, black women. You know how to shake your ass. You need to shake what your mama gave you.
Mama gave you.
So guys, get up to speed. Secret Service Sam out. Sam.
Oh man, thank you, AI Sam. Here's our second report, Mr.
Is this just in?
Yep.
They have revealed a new Diddy mugshot. That's right, at Fort Dix. That's right, where all you get all day is dicks. Anyway, I'm digressing. The first mugshot we've actually seen of Diddy since TMZ acquired the video where the FBI raided his hotel room. This is the first mugshot we've seen. And my question is, why is it so dark? Do they not have a ring light in their jurisdiction? I mean, the picture looks dark, grainy, and it looks like crap. I've seen clearer pictures with my eyes closed. What are we doing? Anyway, I'm digressing. What do you guys think about this?
Check out the picture. Excuse me. Check out the picture. Here it is right here. There he is. Look how dark and grainy that picture is. Is that just weird? Like what? It's not backlit or anything. It looks like they should have plenty of light, but it's like you can literally, you can't see it. You cannot see it at all. But I don't know what's going on with Diddy. I don't know what the truth is. Was he drinking the lane? You know, the toilet bowl titty is what they call it, where they make the drink in the toilet sink. I mean, it's so nasty, man. Could you imagine wanting to get drunk that bad that somebody hands you a drink out of a toilet and you're like, cool. What a fall from grace, man. From crystal to the porcelain bowl, man. Or no, those are metal chrome bowls in prison. It ain't fun, man. But hey, you know, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Now, speaking of stupid prizes, this girl annoys me, dude. Sydney Sweeney. I don't know what annoys me worse about Sydney Sweeney. Sydney Sweeney or this interviewer who was interviewing. I was like, I'm going to ask a really tough question. Yeah, like, dude, y'all are, this is just crazy, man. These two, they both, I can't stand it. Look at this. Look at this.
Found this American Eagle ad right now, and maybe we should just talk about it. So, were you surprised by the reaction?
First of all, who the hell?
By the reaction.
Who's that? Kate? Is that John Cusack's love interest in like a 80s film? Is that John Cusack's love interest best friend? Is she best friends with Ducky and 16 Candles? Who is this woman? I hate to say it. I don't know why. I just don't even like her face right now. Sam, you're being shallow. Sorry. I'm in the kiddie pool right now. Sue me. But dude, she's so unhardcore. She does nothing like, so let's just like, I guess I won't skate around it. Like, oh, two entitled
Around
white
this
women.
American
dude.
Eagle ad right now, and maybe we should just talk about it.
Yeah,
So,
let's just talk about
were you
it.
surprised by the reaction?
I did a Jean ad. I mean, the reaction definitely was a surprise, but it was, I love jeans.
Thought she was gonna say she loved Jesus.
All I wear are jeans. I'm literally in jeans and a t-shirt like every day of my life.
Okay, but you get what we're talking about because the ad, if you guys haven't seen it, a lot of people thought she was talking about my genes are the best, like my genetics, hinting towards white nationalism. You know, I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it overthought? Whichever it is, this interviewer sucks. I don't even like her haircut. I don't like her sweater. Kim, get out of here. Get a real interview. I'm so tired of people who just skate around. Let's just skate around it. Like she even says, so let's.
Around this American Eagle ad right now, and maybe we should just talk about it. So, were you surprised?
Oh, dude, I couldn't believe her assistant. Like, I cannot believe you asked her. You're so brave. Kristen, you're so brave. Oh my God, I wish I was you in that green turtleneck. You're so brave. Can we get a drink later at McGigan's?
I mean, the reaction definitely was a surprise, but
Because yeah, like I didn't think like, you know, making an ad where people could perceive it as like white supremacy. Like, I don't know. Like, that's crazy. They get upset about that. I don't know.
it was, I love jeans.
I love jeans. What I love about this is you're seeing white women entitlement, but you're seeing Sydney Sweeney, who is a better looking white woman than this interviewer. So she feels that she's better than her. And that's why she's able. They should have had somebody else. I mean, I don't like Ziwa, but have Ziwa interview this lady. At least Ziwa might ask some questions. Ziwa's though, she's a.
All I wear are jeans. I'm literally in jeans and a t-shirt like every day of my life.
So am I, lady, but nobody's saying Sam's a white nationalist or anything. Just deny it. Just say, I totally get that some people made this crazy thing up. It's a jean commercial, you idiots. No, it's not about white supremacy. And if it was, I'm so sorry anybody would even try to connect me to that. She doesn't say any of that.
Jeans are uncontroversial. Jeans are awesome.
Jeans are uncontroversial. They're awesome. Yeah, I'm just gonna. This woman is if passive aggressive was a person. Kate, get the fuck out of my way, Kate. Oh my MGs. Good Lord. Oh my God. I need to go see the Indigo Girls, man. Closer I am to find, yeah. Closer I am to find, yeah. I just want to see somebody with some talent. This girl is the worst interviewer in the history of interviewing.
Yeah, I like your.
Was she on Lilith Fair? Was she the organizer of the Lilith Fair concert? Maybe that's where we know her from.
I'm literally in jeans and a t-shirt like every day of my life.
Oh my God.
Jeans are uncontroversial. Jeans are awesome.
Yeah, I like your jeans.
You look great in your jeans. I think I know how you're going to answer this, but I'm going to ask anyway.
Oh my God, you're so tough. I think I know you're going to. That's like a comedian be like, okay, you're not going to like this joke, but I'm going to tell it anyway.
I mean, the president tweeted about the jeans ad.
The president tweeted about the jeans ad. She can't even be serious and have balls and face her, dude. Come on, Bridget.
Or Truth Socialed about the jeans ad. And that just seems to me like.
Bridget, I get you might have been good at field hockey in high school in Michigan in the 80s, but you suck at interviewing. Get off the camera. Why did you have to steal the bottom half of Kermit the Frog and wear him to interview a so-called allegedly white supremacist who has a bombing movie called Christie and just says, it's art, I don't care. Yeah, well, the studios do.
A very crazy moment for anyone. And I wondered what that was like.
What that was like. I mean, even her look. I mean, you are the most passive aggressive guy. You know what she is? This girl is just look at her. Bloop. That is her in a freaking handbag.
For anyone. And
Sorry,
I wondered what that was like.
It was surreal.
It was surreal.
Surreal. Yeah, it was surreal. Being called a white supremacist was just surreal.
The days of the Connie Chung style interviews with substance is gone. Agreed. You know what's a good? Let me show you something actually. You just brought up a good point, guys. Hold on. Hang on, because yeah, she's just so weak. That's my whole thing. Kate is weak. Here is how we do a real interview. I'm about to bring this puppy in. Hold on. This is one of my favorites. Look at this, guys. I'm going to bring this in. The magic of technology. Sammy, transfer the data in to the people so they can see it. Guys, welcome here to Samson's World. We are in our 40th minute of this beautiful hour. It is 5:15 on Taco Tuesday. I'm feeling good, man. Shout out to all my Latina brothers and sisters. I know it's hard out there and the freezy people are messing with you and I don't agree with it. And I'm just sending my love because I know you guys are the smartest, hardest working culture that we have. I always would make a joke. Latinos could see a grocery cart and they'll turn it into a restaurant. White people, they're just homeless. I'm digressulating. Anyway, look at this. This is how a real interview. This is Barbara Walters, like kind of Connie Chung style, taking down Donald.
People are not going down like they used to because they don't have the money.
And the Taj Mahal, which was going to save everything, is just about breaking even, and your other two casinos are down 20% from last year. You have debts to pay back.
Right.
You have huge loans to pay back. You say the country is in a depression. What makes you think that you can pay back those loans? And further, what your bankers have told us is that the only way you even have a chance is by selling that property out there totally, the plaza.
Yo, isn't that amazing? She goes, what your bankers have told us. Do you see the difference in what Kate was doing? Kate didn't even do, she was like acting like she's interviewing her friend. Like, no, dog, give her the hard question.
I don't know what the bankers have said. The plaza is a very valuable property.
He doesn't know what the bankers have said. Not much has changed, but guess what? Barbara does.
Everybody told me, oh, you paid too much, you paid too much. Now they're all saying what a great deal he made on the plaza. Not. Well, I think you'll find that it's a great deal when the deal is all said and done. I mean, the plaza is doing very well.
No, it's
the
not.
Taj Mahal broke every record. That doesn't mean it's doing well. But the Taj Mahal last month had the highest win in the history of casino gaming.
I know, but it still was not enough. It just barely broke even in terms of what it cost you.
It's doing record business, but it has to do probably more than record business.
Look, your bankers wish you well. When I talked to your bankers, they said, we hope he does it. What I am saying to you is, you did overextend yourself, okay?
God, I was looking for the part where she says, your banker said you broke. Let me see if I can find that one real quick. That's hilarious.
Surviving at the top on thin ice and almost drowning, that is a country is in a depression. What makes you think?
Saying what a great deal he made
No,
on the
they're not.
plaza.
You yourself said that marriage.
Yes, absolutely.
Now these are speeches that.
Yeah, I mean, so anyway, that's real. That's real. Kate did a terrible job there interviewing her, guys. This has been a wonderful little episode of Samson's World. I really appreciate you guys getting in. You know, it's the intersection of I don't and give a fuck. You guys know that. I appreciate all of you guys coming here, spending your time with me. We're hitting about 200 people on the feed on the regular. We are broadcasting to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram all at the same time with the beautiful technology here. Again, guys, 3i Atlas. It is here. I'm going to show you probably one of the best time-lapse videos I would say that we have of it. Let me pull that up for you real quick before I get out of here. Is this something? No, that's that crazy dude. Yeah, this is a pretty good one. I like to show the peeps. Look at this, guys. You can hear the space breathing, but if you look, it looks like an amoeba. You know what I mean? Hey, thank you so much. A super sticker. I don't even know what that is, Renan. I've never had a super sticker. $10 super sticker. Thank you. What does that mean? But thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I'm gonna put that up. Let me see, what does that do? No, yeah, I'm gonna leave you up. I appreciate that. Guys, this is what 3i Atlas looks like. Right there to my left. Yep. Look at that. It looks like a jellyfish. It looks like something you would see in the deep of the sea, doesn't it? But I mean, they just said that some politician, I forget who it was, said there is at least seven known bases underwater, he says, that he knows of. That's the thing, man. They're just not telling us anything. They're treating us like little kids when we're well aware enough and adult enough to handle it. Hello, Sam. Need to do a story about the Simpsons and all the truth predictions that come true in real life. Yes. So fascinating. Remember the Simpsons and the Trump sign. Let me pull up Simpsons predictions. Simpsons predictions. 15 times. Hold on. Nope. That's an 8-minute. Let me see this one. All right, hold on. Let me see. I'm going to download this video and I'm going to bring it into the feed real quick. The Simpsons is wild, man, isn't it? How do they do it? How are those writers? Maybe the Simpsons are not, maybe they're aliens. Bases underwater, guys. I'm telling you, there are water bases. Have you ever seen the movie The Abyss? Where do you think they got that idea from? Come on, son. I mean, that's the thing. All this stuff. Where do you think they get the idea for all these alien movies? E.T., Independence Day. It's just, it's real, man. We just got to open up our eyes to it and start believing. Look at this. 2000. So yeah, of course, the Trump, this was freaky. Remember this? Ask and you shall receive. I remember that. Remember they all had their hands on it? Yep. How do they do it? Boom, boom, boom. Coronavirus? No way, dude. How did they predict coronavirus? I might have to turn off this music because I don't have access to it. Dun, 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 dun. 2003? Wow. Aliens or more, Sam, and yes, remember all. There's underwater bases, guys. A guy just confirmed that today. But yeah, how are the Simpsons? No way. Did they do the Titanic? Come on, dude. That's BS. They didn't freaking predict it. Is that the Titanic? Oh, no way. When it hit the bridge? Come on. That's a stretch. That one's maybe a stretch. What's next? I don't know, man. We do not want to know what's next. This is crazy, but yes, thank you. I need to take a deeper dive into how are the Simpsons so good at predicting it. It's really, it's puzzling how they seem to predict the future. And they're just a cartoon, man. It's crazy. It is crazy. If you didn't see earlier, this Diddy's mugshot. Oh, do I diddy dum diddy do. He looks bad, and I think he lost his mad. I don't know. Anyway, I'm digressulating. Guys, we're just coming up here on about the 49th minute. It is 5:23 on a Tuesday PST. That means it's 8:23 on the East Coast if you're licking this W balls. Thank you very much to Samson's World, where court comedy and culture collide. We have about 150 to 200 people on this live feed. I love you guys. I couldn't do without you. Shout out to Roanna. Is that how I say it? I want to make sure to say that right. Guys, I appreciate any of these donations you can make. The super sticker, thank you so much, because honestly, TikTok screws me. I don't make any money. I'm working on making this the best and biggest talk show in the world, taking out Gutfeld, taking out Kimmel, taking out Fallon, taking out Colbert, taking out Seth Meyers, taking out anybody else who tries to step to this. I'm coming. This is Samson's World, man. Secret Service Sam is about to break down all the barriers. We'll have live music. I'd like to reunite Led Zeppelin on my show. I'd like to have Van Morrison on my show and sing with him and others. Maybe interview if they were one of the writers of The Simpsons. That's a great idea. You know, I'm going to see. I feel like I know somebody who's written for The Simpsons. I know somebody who's written for Family Guy, but I'll try to see if he wrote for The Simpsons at all and get him on to see if he'll maybe talk about any predictions and if he maybe even wrote some of the episodes. Thank you. No, really, that's such a sweet thing of you to do that, because I'm not even that aware. I didn't even know you could do that, and I need to be more aware of this stuff. But guys, this is how I make not how I make my living, but it's a supplemental income that I am working on, building this, and I'm entertaining you guys. That's the goal. I work hard to have a great show here for you every single day, except the Lord's Day. I'm like the Chick-fil-A of comedy. Hey, Tom, thank you so much. $1. I appreciate that. That is amazing. Guys, literally anything helps, you know? I'm like one of those little starving kids with flies all around the belly and head. And it's like, for just 30 cents a month, you could support this comedian father husband that's just trying to make good for his family. No, I love you guys. It's hilarious. This is Secret Service Sam. This is Samson's World. My goal is to build this into a huge talk show where we can have musicians on, man, live performances. I'm switching this now by myself. As you can see, I had to get my own water. But I'm in Studio 8. I'm switching. The computer's here, doing all StreamYard here, loading the clips, doing it all for you guys. Let me see before I get out here if there's any other news. I'm guessing I got to get to dinner. My wife is going to be like, what the hell's going on up there in the attic? Eddie Murphy called out the Oscars live on stage in 1988 for not awarding black actors, said Robin Williams. Yeah, well, that's still happening. California police intervene as ICE agent in plainclothes points gun at woman. Yeah, I've seen that. Those guys are way out of there. It's just literally Proud Boys. That is Proud Boys in costumes, cosplaying as cops, dude. It's crazy. Did you get a date of when Ken will be live on your set? Yes, I do, Patriots. I believe it is going to be mid-December. A little Christmas miracle for all of you. A little, it's silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear them ring. Soon it will be Kenmas time. Yes, that's right, Patriots. I'm calling it Kenmas. Why? Or Kinmaka, Hanukkah, Kinnakanaka. He is coming to LA, to my studio, to sit just right over there in that chair. He will sit right there. I will have my main man, Oscar, here translating, interpreting, and we are going to sit down with Ken and we're going to find out, is it real? Is it fake? Now that you're in America, can you talk? Is the Panamanian government keeping you choked out? IDF could have been better prepared for Hamas attack if Netanyahu had acted, is what they're saying. Also, it's pretty disgusting. Those IDF soldiers who did the R of the Palestinian, and then they're mad at the person who released the tape of it, and they're mad that their lives have been ruined. Are you kidding me? Well, why don't you try not doing that to people and having it filmed? Don't be mad. Don't be mad at somebody who released the footage of you doing something disgusting and illegal. I just don't even get that. But anyway, I'm digressulating. Here's what's happening in your world. It's your world. Supreme Court keeps full SNAP payments on hold as shutdown nears an end. That shutdown. The Democrats suck, man. Both of them suck. Democrats, Republicans, they all suck. Why? What did the Democrats hold out with that whole shutdown? All the FAA, all the traffic controllers not getting their money, not getting paid. Our military, our veterans not getting paid. For what? For nothing. They just caved in after 40 some odd days of just, this is what the Democrats did. Chuck Schumer. Except Chuck Schumer was diarrheaing out of his mouth. And he said he was giving you a watch. So hopefully he has it. And the day of, hey, here is the watch he just sent me. The video. This is the watch he's bringing, baby. Check. Whoa, so scary. I will show you this before I get out, guys. Oops. Autocorrect live.
Ya esto está
Oh, that
buscando
day
nuevo
live.
frasco.
I hear what you're saying.
Nueva
Weather
casa.
live, I do that all the
Ya esto
time.
no cabe aquí. Es más, me hace daño.
But don't you do that? Some people, like, I know some women are like, oh, thank you, love. Thank you, love. But yeah, I get it. It's live. It's going to be glorious. Look at that thing. How does he get it to move? I cannot wait to get one. Good Lord. He sent me this video. This is the one he's going to give me. This is just such an honor, man. Kin. It's going to be a kin miss. Claus is what they're calling him. He's coming to the U.S. Back in the USSA. You don't know what to say. Kin in the U.S. Kin in the USSA. Oh, man, guys. Any last questions, guys, before I get off the feed? Is Diddy getting pardoned, Sam? Asking Lennon M2106. I believe Diddy will get pardoned. I just don't see him serving all that time. I wish he would serve the time and not take the pardon, but I think he is going to take the pardon because he's not about that life, man. He might have made all that music, acted all gangster, but when it comes down to it, Diddy, he's not ready for that. He's like 55 years old. He's tired. The dye's wearing out, man. He's not ready for this life, man. So I think it is very well possible that, yes, Diddy, we will see. I mean, guys, get ready. Before this year is out, we're going to see a lot of fireworks. It's going to get crazy. Here's Diddy in the yard. Here's Diddy in the yard. I mean, this is just crazy. Let me also, before I get out of here, pull out the clearest image they're saying that we have of 3i Atlas. Do you guys, check this out? But that's Diddy on the yard. Look at that image. That's very clear. Look at the red under the right front of the watch band. It's crazy. Let me pull that back up here. No, the special effect, see, that's what's the problem about Hollywood. They have no idea that a guy like this is in Panama, works for the airlines, and is doing this. Where do we tip? Oh, you're sweet, Lennon. I appreciate you. I can display my Cash App if you want on YouTube. Somehow people, I believe, are able to do it. I don't really know how to do it. Here is my Cash App, though, I'm displaying for you. If you guys do, I really appreciate it, guys, because, look, this is for us, by us. It's like if you think about, if you want honest news, unfortunately, you gotta pay straight to the source to it. I'm not a conglomerate. I don't have anybody pushing a narrative. Nobody's trying to tell me what to say but myself. My wife tries to tell me what to say, but I don't even listen to her. My kids try to tell me what to say. I don't listen to her. My daughter came the other day. She said, Dad, what do you do? What do you do, Dad, up there? Everybody wants to know. What are you doing up there? I said, Juliet, I turn everything on the house. The lights, I turn that on. The gas, the tick, 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 that you make your poisonous ramen noodles with, I turn that on, Juliet. I turn on everything in this house. And then from the back, I hear my wife say, not everything. Oh, man. Well, everything that's willing to get turned on, I do. Anyway, guys. I'm digressulating. I love you. Yes, the band. What were you saying? So there's red under the band. What do you think that means? Let me say that one more time. Red underneath. Oh, yeah. Dude, that's just a cool watch. It could be the bracelet. Yeah. I can't wait to wear it. Does anybody know what he's saying?
Ya esto no cabe aquí. Es más, me hace daño.
Más? More? I would love to wear that thing to a red carpet, right? Freak the F out of everybody. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to look at this
ya
thing.
Esto está buscando nuevo frasco. Nueva casa. Ya esto...
Here's my problem. I just realized. How do you tell the time on that thing? What freaking time is it K25? Is it just K25 time? All the time. Look at that. How do you tell what time it is?
Es más, me hace
I gotta
daño.
ask Ken. Hold on. How do you tell the time on that watch? Question mark. What was that when you had it stop TikTok at the end of the clip? Let me see. I don't know. It's pretty interesting. It's a cool looking watch for sure. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Lenham to 2106. Thank you guys for all of your donations in the comment. That was super sweet of you guys. Really appreciate you guys. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Makes my day. Yes, I'm going to interview one of the writers of The Simpsons. Again, if any of you guys would like to help out, that's my Cash App down there. I'm always going to be having 3i Atlas updates for you. We just hit the hour. I love you guys. We just almost hit about 160 to 200 people on this live feed, which is a huge feat for me. Please help me spread my show, spread my love, Samson's World, where court, comedy, and culture collide at the corner of I don't and give a fuck. Got it? And make sure you tell your friends. Subscribe at Secret Service Sam everywhere. Got it? That's where I am everywhere. Follow me at Secret Service Sam. My wife is calling. I got to get going. I love you guys. Keep it real. Keep light, love, health, and safety around your lives. Secret Service Sam out. Samson for president of YouTube.
Can you freestyle rap at all?
Not yet.
Doesn't it appear to be extremely coincidental that you guys arrest people right outside of Governor Newsom's press conference? Is this really just a show of power?